Hi, I'm Bill Ritchie, and today I'm going to show you the latest state of my card game and how I make the cards for my game. This one I'm calling Print the Intaglio Way. It's based on a video series that I did a few years back, and I designed these in InDesign, and there are 12 using 3 sheets of paper, and I had them printed glossy at my friendly FedEx Kinko's shop. And what I have to do now is to cut them out and fold them so that I will have finished cards. To begin, I like to mark the exact center where they're going to be folded. I do that by laying my straight edge along the fold line and cutting a little notch on each end. And turn it over. I can see the notch here and here. By scoring it on the back, it makes it easier to fold later in the next step. Press down with that ballpoint pen. Give it a little help. Now the cutting begins. Whoops. I hate it when my ruler slips like that. It's a corkback ruler, but it's old. I'll just cut the first card out to save time, showing how I do it. Now all I have to do is glue it together. Put some paper down so that I don't get paste all over the cutting board. Now I like rounded corners. I have a handy little corner cutting tool that I bought at a scrapbook store, a store where they sell scrapbooking supplies, and my card is finished. And the neat thing about these cards, as I said, there are 12 of them, and they go with the 12 steps of the video that I made a few years ago called Print the Intaglio Way. And I want to show you one of the things I like about this is that it has a QR code on it, and that means that I can watch my watch the video on YouTube that corresponds with this particular step. This one is the step called wipe the plate. Number 5. You start wiping the plate with the Carlton and finish with the paper wiping. You get the idea. Anyway, that's how I make my cards. If there's any white edge showing around the side, I like to go around the edge with a Sharpie or felt tip pen like this one and cover up that white. That makes them look a little nicer. The back of the press, or the card, is taken from the video. Print the Intaglio way. I see this one didn't line up correctly, so again, I like to mark that out with my felt tip pen. How this game is going to show up, I really don't know. I'm constantly searching for a way to bring games into the printmaking world. My philosophy is that printmaking is the ancestor of all the media, and one of the recent applications of the media is games. But I like to take it back to physical material, back out of the digital world. And so these cards actually represent using digital technologies, laying the cards out in InDesign, an app provided by Adobe Creative Suite, and then it comes back out a paper print. And logically, I think what I'm thinking is if you had all 12 cards, or if you had more cards, and doing the printing was just one of the phases of the game, like the third level or something like that, that your first set of cards would be making the press, putting the press together, and the second would be making the plate, and the third would be printing the plate. So that would take at least 36 cards. The fourth level would be to go online in some kind of a printmaking community, some sort of a network devoted to these types of blended games. Well, that's enough for now. Thank you for watching. I'm Bill Ritchie.